What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building. I was watching this motherfucking Basketball Wives. I just started watching it today. I didn't miss shit yesterday because it just seems like they just keep meeting up. We never go get to the point where they smoke. We're not going to get on at the point where Malaysia throws the chair. Then I saw the preview. Did y'all see that where Evelyn was like, Jennifer, did you say anything about Shanice? Jennifer was quiet because y'all know it's over for Jennifer if she said anything about Evelyn's children, because you know Evelyn don't play them games, and I'm with Evelyn all the way on that. I feel bad though. I do feel bad for Jennifer, and I know y'all gonna be like, oh, well, don't feel bad for her. I just can't completely be mad at only her. Like I said before, I will keep fucking saying it. A lot of y'all don't like that about me. Y'all don't like that I get on Tammy, but Tammy is a messy ass bitch. I look at Tammy differently for what she has did to this season. This season could have been so much better. We could have had some new drama. I hate when they pull up shit from the fucking past. It is the fucking past. Keep that shit in the past. We don't give a fuck about it. That's how you fuck up a show. This season has been so fucking lackluster. It started out strong, and then we got to this bullshit over a fucking rumor that Tammy fucking brought back. Tammy, get your motherfucking ass off this show. Get your own show. You move on. Because you done just did too much. I don't like this shit with Jennifer. Yes, it was fucked up what she did. If they don't want to fuck with her, let's get her off. Let's get some new energy. But then at the same time, I do like Jennifer. And everybody says, oh, well, she's bougie. She's bougie, but I still like her. You know, I love how she dresses. I like her little shitty attitude here and there. I don't like the shit that she's did to these people, lying on them and all. I don't like that. I don't like her getting in cahoots with Tammy. Yes, she was mad at your friend Evelyn. Evelyn did do a lot of shit. We got to remember she hit her with a clutch, with the clutch purse. And Evelyn, that friend of Evelyn smacked that girl, so she did go through some bullying with Evelyn and that girl. And Evelyn used to follow her ass around. So I guess Jennifer was like, well, bitch, I'm going to get back at you for all of that. But it was like, it wasn't worth it. It's just sabotage. And I hope she learns a huge lesson from that. And actually, deep down inside, we'll see, though, how next week's episode is and how I feel then. Because, Jennifer, if you fucked up, I may have to just stop fucking with you, period. You can't do that. But hopefully she learns from it and moves on. She's not obviously going to be on the show anymore. And I think that's good. Jennifer is on Instagram living her best life, looking nice. So hopefully, maybe she shouldn't come back to the show. It ain't shit going on the show anyway. The show is a shit show. I feel like they should recast. They could keep Malaysia. They could keep Jackie. They could keep Evelyn. Shaunie is hit or miss. She could stay or leave. It just really don't even matter, but we know she's gonna stay. We need a bigger personality since Tammy is gone. We need somebody with another strong personality. We need some more girls, and please keep them on. Y'all have a habit of replacing girls every fucking season. You're not like Housewives where you let the motherfuckers stay around for a few seasons. You just keep all your old people and then all the new, you scrap them. But yeah, you can get rid of Kristen. I'm not interested in her storyline. I'm not interested in CeCe. I'm not interested in OG, and they can go. They are boring. They really are. They're better than that Christian girl they had last season. I believe that was her name. Bring Sania back. Shit. That's who you bring back. Bring back somebody that with a strong personality. Let's quit all this high school shit. I'm not with it. Okay. I really want to make this quick as I can because I I'm like, I don't know about you guys. I don't know about y'all, but I'm just bored with the show now. It's so damn boring. I can't even start my motherfucking review on time. Shit. And figure out how all this shit start out. Okay, y'all bear with me. Because it was really hard. It was like watching paint dry. Like, can we get to the fucking point? Anyway, starts out with Malaysia talking to Kristen and really trying to convince her that, you know, they need, CeCe and her need to work things out. I forgot to mention that the ladies are split up. Shaunie and Evelyn are together. They're going to go around and try out different weed and stuff. And then these girls, Malaysia, Kristen, OG, and CeCe and Jackie, they're all gonna be together and hanging out because they felt like it would be in the best interest of the group since Evelyn and CeCe got into it. Okay, so Malaysia and CeCe end up talking about that bullshit that CeCe said about them not having a job. Malaysia claims she was offended. Malaysia, why the fuck are you offended? And she wasn't talking about you. She was specifically talking about Evelyn and Jen. You had nothing to do with it. I'm starting to feel like a lot of y'all are insecure because you don't really have a fucking job. That's what I'm starting to feel, and it's very annoying. CeCe said something that was really powerful to me because I have personally went through that. She said, I went into this and I felt like I was going to make friends with these women, and it's just turned out to be such a letdown. And I know how that feels because, you know, we really want to get away from this whole notion that women are difficult and can't get along with each other and women are so competitive. You know, I definitely would like to get away from that, but it seems like I never can and never do. So I understand how disappointed she is, but I think you just realize that you just can't be around everybody. Everybody is not going to have your same type of vibe and rock the way that you do. So the ladies are headed to like the countryside of Amsterdam and they're drinking champagne. It was so funny. Somebody mentioned champagne and Jackie was like, yes, like, I was like, Jackie, you know you a damn alcoholic girl. So next we got Evelyn and Shaunie, and they go get educated on marijuana. Honey, they end up smoking it. The man is trying to tell them different things about it, and they just all foggy and giggly, can't stop laughing. And it was so funny how they had smoked and then went outside and then everything looked all gloomy and foggy to them. They was high and fucked up. I thought that was so funny. So next we got a boat ride where all the ladies meet up, and then CeCe apologized for things getting misconstrued. And this is the problem, CeCe. I wouldn't have apologized. You called her Evelyn. You called her Tweedledee and Tweedledum. You know, you felt like you were defending yourself. You know, but I'm not with the apologizing and, I don't know. Like, shit, I feel like they kind of owe her one. You know, I just feel like in this group, if you take that apology route, they're going to use it against you, think you're weak, and I feel like they're going to keep fucking with CeCe no matter what, because they know that she's different than them. I really do get that vibe. So they get off into the whole Evelyn thing. Evelyn apologized, you guys. You remember y'all was making a big ass deal about that, for calling the lady Lily. CeCe apologized for calling Evelyn. And just like Evelyn said, you know, if you go dish some shit out, be ready to take it. And that's true. You know, like I said, in an argument, people will say whatever. And a lot of times, if you've said whatever to them, they go say it right back. So be prepared to deal with those consequences. Then they get off into, there was never really an issue between Evelyn and CeCe. CeCe just never liked or really trusted Jen. She did, however, feel like Jen and Evelyn was ganging up on her, making fun of her about the happy endings thing. And I mean, I feel like that's valid. So then Malaysia ends up bringing up how CeCe didn't invite Kristen to a party. I am so over that, because my thing is they have not been cool. And just like CeCe said, Kristen has been up Evelyn well, not Evelyn, more so Jen's ass, and she wants to fit in with Shaunie and the rest of them. So it's just like, why would I invite her to a party? CeCe, I felt like that was your opportunity to say that to them. You didn't say it to them. You said it in your confessional. You was just like, well, why would I invite her to a party? And all she cares about is being busy with them and friends with them. You should have said that to her. You only said it in your confessional, and you just said, well, I figured she was busy. And wasn't nobody buying that bullshit. You got to say what you mean when you mean it, like in that moment. And that's the frustration I think people keep having with CeCe. So the ladies decide to go bike riding in Amsterdam because that's all they see is people out on their bikes, and they have a little competition. And I think that Kristen, she ends up winning the competition. They're all going to chip in and give her some money for winning. I thought that was kind of, fun. And they look like they really enjoyed themselves. I forgot when they brought this up. I don't know if it's when they met up later. But anyways, it was brought up that y'all remember about the text message that CeCe supposedly sent Kristen about Byron not wanting them around really anymore. And CeCe, when she was in front of all the girls, she was just like, well, you didn't come to this and you didn't come to that. So why would you? Yeah, it was with the birthday party stuff. So why would I invite you to the birthday party? You already didn't come to these other things. And then Kristen, her argument was just like, why would I come to those other things? And you sent me a message about how I shouldn't really come around anymore. And I feel like the whole situation is messy. It comes down to Byron and his dad because they are the people that are really family. They need to communicate and get shit back on track. I do feel what Kristen said as far as CeCe being Byron's upcoming, wife. You do need to insert yourself because I think they had like this blow up a little bit later, and I'm skipping around because I don't want this to be long. Look, I don't feel like keep talking about this bullshit, but yeah, CeCe needs to tell Byron, go see your granddaughter. Why you haven't seen her? Let's go together. And Malaysia was just like, yeah, you need to just go see the baby, and then hopefully Byron will follow suit because Kristen, really broke down over that. That really made her sad. And hopefully CeCe does that. CeCe did make a good point saying, if I'm passive aggressive and stay out of things, that's a problem. If I act overly aggressive, people will think I'm the stepmother that's trying to take over. Totally see it because I do feel like people will act like that. Okay, next we got this scene with Tammy and her daughter Jazz. They're taking a walk. She's asking her why she didn't go on the trip with the other ladies. Tammy said it would just be negativity and drama. She's happy working. Tammy, I'm all good with what you said. I am. And I understand it. But you are messy. You are the one that created all this dissension within the group. And you need to keep it real. And other than that, I can't fuck with you. Because you don't really own your shit. You always put it off on other people. They go and see this brothel, honey, where these women fuck all these 16 men in a day, and they try on different wigs and really get the experience of that. So Kristen and CeCe decide to bury the hatchet. Kristen discovers that CeCe has not been pulling Byron away from the family and away from her daughter in particular. So she's relieved to hear that. They agree and move on. And honey, I let out a sigh of relief because I'm like, if y'all don't leave this shit alone, then don't fuck with each other. I don't want to keep hearing about it. So last scene, we got Jennifer. She arrives in Amsterdam. Evelyn, meets with her. They have really good chemistry together. And I'm sad to see. I was so happy when they became friends again. And all this shit is just blowing up in their face. And now they probably will never be friends again. That's the sad part because of a fucked up bitch named Tammy. And I know y'all gonna say, well, Evelyn needed to know, she was doing these things. Yeah, but the girl wasn't by herself and she had let that go. We all, I think, have been at a point, and some people take things too far. But in their particular relationship, Evelyn did a lot of fucked up shit to Jen that I don't think everybody really realized. I just feel like the fucked up part with Jen is she got with Tammy. and was telling her shit and, speculating. And that's, where she really went wrong. She really should have moved on. And if her and Evelyn wasn't going to be cool, just move on, let it go. Not be getting with, your ex-friend's enemy. You don't do that, Hopefully she learned her lesson. Evelyn is excited that she's there. She feels like Tammy is always getting in the way when she's around. And Jennifer feels the same way. Tammy is always over talking to her, calling her bitches, which I agree with that. It's just that Evelyn, Shaunie does not want to be bothered with her. And she told you that and you didn't listen. And you keep trying to convince Jen, well, you really need to talk to Shaunie and let her know, where you was coming from. Jennifer claims she has receipts. She also wants to talk to Malaysia. As far as the receipts, Jennifer, you can keep your motherfucking receipts. Okay? Because even with you saying you had your receipts before, you lied again. You can't keep lying to people, and you already in trouble with everybody for lying. I can't even have your back on that. So when I heard her say she had more receipts, y'all, I was like, no, look, Jennifer, no, don't say that. Just shut the fuck up, say your piece, and go on. Don't kiss these bitches' ass, though, to be on this raggedy ass show. The shit is falling apart anyways. Next week is the season finale. I was very happy to see that, you guys. That is all I have to say about the Basketball Wives shit show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video. And I will talk to you guys later.